Okay, let's go. Let's get this.
You have to get used to it.
Military.
It's always Max on that thing, so today it's like
Lights, camera, action.
What's up, people? Thank you for joining me for today's video. I'm sure you have been enjoying our last videos. Now today's video is a very special video edition. We're going into a very special time in our country. We've chosen a new president, and a lot of people are asking, who should we vote for, or I'm sure you've been asked questions like, who are you voting for? Are you going to vote for A? Are you going to vote for B? And really, guys, you shouldn't be telling people who you're gonna vote for, because that's none of your business. That's what you should tell them, because they say your vote is your secret, isn't it? But anyway, what I'm here to talk about today is things that we should look at before you vote. What kind of person are you going to vote for? As a person, where you stand, what is the Lord showing you? The first thing you need to do before you go out there and vote, you must first talk to the Lord. Talk to the Lord. Ask Him, who do you want us to pick for a leader in this country? And then also you look at the things that these leaders are bringing to the table, and what our nation is lacking. Those are the things you look at. But then today we're going to measure on God's idea of a leader. So firstly, we look at the Bible. How do you pick a leader? You look at the person who promotes the gospel. That's one important thing. Is he born again? That's another important thing, because the leader you're going to choose is going to affect the spread of the gospel in this country. So you must not always be carried away with the hype, with what people are saying, the talking, hey, vote for this one because they're giving us this. Vote for your main aim or leader, the main quality you must look for in a leader is this person born again? Are they going to is voting, putting them into power, going to even spread the gospel further? But then if you can't answer those questions, then that person does not qualify to be that person you're gonna pick for a leader. Or another thing I'll tell you is that just because a person is born again doesn't mean a person should be picked as a leader of a country. Because there's so many people. I'll tell you this, so many people who have come and said, hey, I'm a Christian, but then many countries, if you've seen other countries, the people who came in the name of, in just campaigning so that they could win people, they said they were Christians, and then the Christians voted, and then they ended up picking up the wrong person. And that's why I'm saying that you need to pray, ask the Lord for guidance, and say, Lord, who do you want us to vote for? You spend time in prayer, and the Lord will guide you towards the right person. Don't be a Christian who goes with the crowd. God always has a word for a season, and this season He's saying something. Even as we're about to vote, God is saying something, and that answer is in the Word. You need to go to the Word, and that's what we've been talking about in this channel, about the Word of God. When you have the Word of God as your number one, you will not make mistakes. You always make the right decisions. But then if you always do things that are not in line with the Word of God, you end up choosing the wrong leaders. So beloveds, today, right now, I'm asking you, I'm challenging you to go to the Word and see what kind of leaders did God pick. That's something you need to, right now, that's your assignment. You go to the Bible, ask yourself, what kind of leaders did God pick? I'll give you an example of David. You know, when God told the prophet Samuel to go and pick the king from the house of Jesse. When he went to the house of Jesse, you know, the Bible says there were very good looking guys in that house, and then the first man he saw, he was like, this must be the guy. He's got the body, he's got the looks, he's got the bling. Yes, definitely. But then God said, yo, this is definitely not the guy. He checked out for the next guy. He looked good. And God said, I do not look at the physical appearance. I look at the heart. What is the condition of the heart? You know, that's an important thing. You know, God does not look at things that people are saying, the words. He goes for the heart. And only, Bible says in Hebrews 4 verse 12 that the word of God is sharper than any two-edged sword, you know, piercing. You know, it's able to discern the thoughts and intents of the heart. So imagine, it's able to discern the thoughts and the intents. Only the word of God can show you that about a person. But then if you go by hype, you go by what everybody is saying, you know, this party this party that, they haven't given us this, you make the wrong decision. And that decision, like I said from the beginning, saying the main thing you must look at when voting is the gospel. It should be number one. Then you look at the morals. You look at what they're offering. How are they going to economically, grow this country? You know, those are the things you look at. But more important, the word of God. Never put the word of God second and look at everything that they're saying. Many nations have made mistakes based on this whole hype and hype in a country saying, no, we are tired. Don't vote because you are tired of a party. Don't vote because you're feeling like trying out something new. Don't vote because that's what everybody's doing. You make a mistake and follow the word of God. So today, that was today's message, and I pray, my prayer for you today is that you go to the word of God and that the Lord will show you who you must vote for. And you also share this same message with other believers you know who are going to vote. Encourage them to go to the word. The word is light, and he'll definitely show you who to vote for. Thank you for joining me for today's video. Make sure you invite a friend. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, bless me. Have a blessed day.